Hello students. In this lecture video, we are going to understand the longitudinal section of kidney as well as the process of urine formation. So let's get started. First of all, let me zoom in this diagram which is showing the longitudinal section of kidney. So this is one part of the kidney and this is the ureter. Plus these are the renal arteries and renal veins that are connected with it, which is going to bring the blood. We can see over here this region is referred to as renal pelvis. Anything which is related with kidney is referred to as renal. So renal artery, renal vein means the veins and arteries which are connected with kidney. Similarly, renal pelvis means that is a part of kidney. Here we can see that it just starts opening into different calyx, and we can see these inverted triangles. These are called as medullary pyramids. In between whatever space is there, that is referred to as renal column or columns of Bertini on the name of scientist. This region contains nephron, which are the filtration units of kidney. So we have to remember that there are two major portions of a kidney. Outermost is called as cortex and this inner portion is called as medulla. So in this region near cortex and medulla are present nephron. Nephron consists of a Bowman's capsule which contains lot of capillaries inside, that is referred to as glomerulus. The arteriole or the capillary that brings the blood towards this region is afferent arteriole, and the one that takes away is the efferent arteriole. Now once the blood is entering over here, it reaches this PCT, which is proximal convoluted tubule. Then there is this long loop of Henle. This is the descending part and this is the ascending part. And finally, at the end, there is distal convoluted tubule, which is further connected with the collecting duct. Next, let us look at the structure of Malpighian body. What is Malpighian body? It is together, you can say this glomerulus plus the Bowman's capsule together is referred to as the Malpighian body. Now, here in this diagram, we can see a collection of capillaries which are running parallel to this loop of Henle. This is referred to as vasa recta. There are two types of nephrons, children. One is present in the cortical region, another is present, a part of it is present in cortex and a part in medulla. So there are two types. One is referred to as cortical nephrons, which is present in the cortical region, and juxtamedullary nephron, which is present in the medullary portion. This type of nephron has a longer loop of Henle. Now, as the structure is clear, let us understand the process of urine formation. Again, we will go to this diagram, which is simplified here. You can see this is the afferent arteriole and this is the efferent arteriole. Then we can see the glomerulus as well as the Bowman's capsule. This is forming a three-layered structure. How three-layered? Let us see. Innermost is the endothelium of glomerulus. In between this region is basement membrane, and the outermost is the epithelium of the Bowman's capsule, which contains certain cells called as podocytes. So the first layer is the glomerular layer, which is endothelium. Second is the basement membrane, and third one is the epithelial layer, which contains podocytes. So these three together are going to do the filtration of the blood. So that filtration process can be referred to as ultrafiltration. Why? Because it is going to filter out everything except for the heavy portions like proteins. And the process is in total is called as glomerular filtration, which is the first step of urine formation. Now there is something referred to as GFR, which is glomerular filtration rate. What it is? It is the rate at which the filtrate is being produced inside this glomerulus, and the rate is 125 ml per minute. How this process or GFR is regulated, let us look over here in this simplified diagram. There is a apparatus which is at the junction of DCT and afferent arteriole, that is referred to as juxtaglomerular apparatus or JGA. This is going to regulate the GFR. Suppose the GFR is decreasing. So it is going to activate this JGA, which in turn will release this renin protein, which will stimulate the GFR. Another important thing is reabsorption and secretion. These are the two other steps for urine formation. Let us see what it is. Reabsorption means this, that inside the body fluid, suppose we need to reabsorb sodium chloride or we need to reabsorb water. Okay, so the body will start reabsorbing whatever is required again absorb. Another is secretion. What do we mean by secretion? What, suppose this NaCl is not required now, okay? Means whatever was reabsorbed, some amount needs to be secreted back. So again, this NaCl will be secreted back here in the filtrate. So the process of urine formation involves filtration, reabsorption and secretion back in the filtrate.